the hero cape when they down the supermarket as part of a campaign to help people who suffer from depression.
The organisers of Capril hope the funny fashion will attract curious onlookers and spur donations to the charity Beyond Blue. Orrin is one of the organisers and she joins us now in the studio. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And you're donned cape and all.
I am. I thought it was appropriate to come donned in a cape.
And so this is an example of what you'd like to see people in the month of April?
Yeah, look, a cape is anything you want it to be. It can be something that you make. My friend's mum actually made this. Thank you very much, Sue. But some people just tie a bath towel around their neck. Some people go out and buy very fancy capes with collars and everything. It really is whatever you want to make it.
So you're quite happy to just walk down to your local supermarket newsagent as part of the campaign?
Well, look, the reason for wearing the cape is really to start conversation and to be a catalyst for conversation.
Does it work? Do you find it works?
Well, I'm fairly confident, and in my experience, you can't walk somewhere in public without people saying, why are you wearing a cape? So it really does work, and I think it's a very effective way to get people to talk about it.
And there are some high-profile people who've joined in.
Yes, we've got a handful of people, particularly online support on Twitter has been pretty massive. Will Anderson recently jumped on board, and we've got Chaz Licadello, as you can see just there. Yes, he turned up last year on TV wearing a cape on the drum, which was very exciting. There's Rove. Yes, they jumped on board because, yeah, well, I guess it's a fairly significant thing that affects so much of the population, and no one is untouched by depression, whether it be someone you know or yourself, and it's just such a valuable thing to get people talking about.
And it's a great way, as I was about to say, of providing a catalyst for that discussion, that very serious discussion on how to deal with depression.
Absolutely, yeah. We really want people to be able to get the help that they need and try and resource them in the ways that we point people to Beyond Blue, because we don't really want to reinvent the wheel, but they're doing wonderful work already, so that's part of our work.
And how do people respond once they've asked the question about why you're wearing the cape, and then you respond to them?
Well, it depends on the person. I guess I haven't had too many strangers come up to me and go, what are you doing?
Yes.
But generally speaking, it's a good way for people who already know each other to start having conversations, because often when we ask each other how we're going, it can be a bit of a superfluous exercise rather than actually getting a real answer from someone. So if you can stop and actually go, no, I'm really interested, how are you? That can sometimes be a good thing.
Or how are you really is the next step.
Exactly.
Digging down.
Exactly. So not just stopping at the, oh, I'm fine, how are you? Yeah.
So what are some of the responses that you've had? Have you had anyone say, oh, actually?
I have actually. So I'm a teacher and we run Capril Days at my school. And one of the things that we do is talk to the students about mental health issues and talk to them about depression. And I have actually been able to have some conversations, particularly with students, about this type of thing, because it seems to open a door that they know you're willing to talk, and so they'd like to.
Very capable performance this morning.
Yes, thank you.
Orrin, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, the media world is mourning the deaths of two influential figures